Yeah, I just wanted to know what the argument was that abortion is not murder.
Because you cannot murder something that is not a person.
Okay, so you're saying that personhood is required for you to be
if we look
murder
at the
victim.
legal definition, which murder is a legal term,
Yep.
it is the malicious harm, or it is committing an act to maliciously unalive a person.
Mm-hmm.
So a fetus is not a person.
Okay, and what do you mean by person?
It does not have personhood. It does not have human rights. It is not given personhood, and so it is outside of the womb.
What do you mean by person?
Being able to be outside the body, like having functions that isn't dependent on someone.
Oh, okay, obvious issue here. Okay, so let's say hypothetically, unbeknownst to you, you're actually not an independent being. You're actually dependent on another being's resources. You just didn't know it. All this time, you just didn't know it. Under your position, are you no longer a person? Yes or no? Sorry, are you no longer a person? Yes or no?
Hold on. Are you a Phil bro?
Sorry, are you no longer a person? Yes or no? Just answer the question there.
Are you a Phil bro?
Sorry, that's actually not answering my question. That's dodge number one. Let's try that again. Okay, try number two. Are you a person? Yes or no? Okay, now it's a throdge.
Drop you, Prince.
Are you gonna answer my question?
Let him finish.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Ron, what is the answer to the question? Go ahead. I think I may have misheard you. Was the answer yes or no?
Heard you. Was the answer yes?
They dropped me. Stumped. We got them. Oh, hey, Oslo. I was wondering if you had an argument for it being all men.
Amanda, you made me ink. Thank you.
Dad was asking me if he could compliment me, so I consented.
Guys, we're talking to Oslo right now. I'm very excited to talk to this guy.
Me? Am I going on this one?
Oh, yeah, man, it's all you. We want to know why it's all men.
Okay. Well, all men benefit from the patriarchy.
Sorry, Oslo. Leo, can we get your Asian pronouns, please?
Yeah, 19. He, him's fine.
Great. So all men benefit from the patriarchy until no men benefit from the patriarchy.
Sure. Okay, so in a world where, let's say, one man benefits from the patriarchy, you want to say that in that world, let's say this one man just exploits the hell out of everyone because of certain patriarchal norms. You want to say that a transgender man pre-TRT would then benefit from that fact? How do you come to that conclusion?
Well, it's not my conclusion. I listen to trans men when they tell me they like that they agree with the slogan, they understand the slogan, and they understand that they have a role in playing to make.
Are you clear on the question I asked you?
Place safer for women.
Wait, Oslo, are you clear on the question I asked you?
First of all, I listen to trans men when they tell me, and I've
Oh
heard
God,
them
this guy's
tell
retarded,
others,
bro. He doesn't understand the
they
question.
understand the slogan completely.
I don't think.
Some
I'm not
of them
asking
having
you.
experienced the opposite end of the slogan, now experiencing it from a man's point of view, they understand it more than even I, or as a mask presenting puppet, or what's the crow could ever understand it.
Also, I don't think you're appreciating the question I'm asking, so I'm going to have to ask you
Leo,
if you can articulate the question I'm asking you.
Geeky, go where?
No,
Well,
Crow,
Geeky, why are you
Crow,
interrupting?
stop.
Do you not have any
Crow,
manners?
stop.
Why are you
Leo,
emotional right
shush.
now? You sound very
Shush,
emotional
Leo.
and irrational right
Silence.
now. Why are you talking this way?
I know.
Right? Why are
for
you
a
talking
fact
this way? Just
that
calm
a
down.
lot of people
Just
have
cal-
explained this to you. You use the
Yeah, and I
same
don't agree with the
argument
type
over
of.
and over and over again.
And I don't agree,
Sick of
right,
fucking
with the type
hearing
of
it.
inference that's
Come
being
with a
made.
different argument, Leo. You're done.
That's not
You're
even.
done
Wait,
with
first
this
of all,
argument.
there's a difference.
Use
There's a distinction in
different
these two arguments.
Leo. Use
Wait,
a different
how does a
argument,
trans man,
Leo.
before
Use
taking
a
any
different
TRT,
argument.
they aren't perceived
Use
by
a
a man?
different argument,
They aren't
Leo.
even perceived as a man by
Use
society.
a different argument, Leo.
How do they benefit? Tell me how they
Use a
benefit.
different
How do they
argument, Leo.
benefit? How do they benefit?
Use a different argument.
How do they benefit?
Dude, just say you hate trans men. You
I don't
believe
hate
that
them.
Trans men are men, so just fucking say it.
I don't hate
You've never
them.
cared about trans men. You've never actually
Wait,
cared about anything about
I don't
trans
hate
men,
them, and
so
I don't want to
stop.
falsely accuse them of benefiting from something that they don't benefit from. How does a trans man,
You
before
do-
taking any forms
Enough,
of TRT, without coming
Leo.
out of the closet, how do they benefit from the
Enough.
patriarchy? Answer the question.
Enough.
How do they benefit from the
I'm
patriarchy?
asking,
Answer the question.
honestly, Leo or Myth or whatever your name is, go ask a trans man.
Oh, so you have no answer to the question, you fucking idiot, right? So that's very, very convenient because you can't answer the question because you're autistic, right? And you're fucking retarded. And that's why you got blown the fuck out in this conversation.
Hi, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 19.
19. Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I just want to know. Oh, I guess you're asking me the question, so I can respond. I think that there are some trans women who probably shouldn't be in the women's restroom. Let's say perhaps they look identical to like the average male. I think that's going to cause a lot more harm than good. I think that we should generally try to avoid harm, and because of that, they probably shouldn't be in that restroom.
Why would someone's future cause harm?
Yeah, for sure. So, are you familiar with the fact that males commit 93% of the violence towards women, or sorry, 96% of the violence?
Specifically, cis-het
Mhm.
white cis men, I'm familiar with that they commit.
Okay, so let's say we have someone. Okay.
But no, I'm not talking.
No, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer the question. Don't worry.
No.
Whoa, are you okay?
Answer my specific question.
It's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I was like, so because you're aware of this fact,
Someone appears to
Mhm.
make
Yeah.
them dangerous.
because they look like they're part of a dangerous group. So then the person can't distinguish the two.
That makes them dangerous.
No, the claim isn't that they are inherently. No, the claim isn't that they're actually dangerous.
That because they look like it. No, that's not.
No.
Trans women give-
What? The question was how would it cause harm? The question isn't how they're dangerous. Are you stupid?
Does it cause harm?
It causes harm because they look dangerous.
Miss. It does not cause harm because someone looks dangerous.
Yes.
Me
What?
looking dangerous does not mean that I'm gonna harm you.
No, oh my God. Oh, when I say it causes harm, I mean it. When I say it causes harm, I mean it causes like fear. I'm not saying like physical harm. I'm saying it causes mental harm.
No, listen. When I'm talking,
Whoa, you're spurred.
running
Holy
from
fuck.
the things that you just said.
What am I running from?
Yeah, you're running from what you actually just said.
What?
But if it causes harm, right, that would imply harming someone. That would imply hurt, right?
Yes. But they're not physically harming them. They're emotionally harming them through their appearance.
Emotionally harming them. Well,
Mhm.
buckle up. As Republicans say, buckle up and deal with the real world. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, wait. Do you think that we should generally try to minimize harm in our actions, as a general principle?
We should try to.
Okay, awesome. So if we have a trans woman who can easily try to minimize harm, why shouldn't she?
Harmless people living their lives when you have no statistics to back up that they're actually harmful is a ridiculous point.
No, I'm making an inference.
That's not a way to minimize harm.
No, I'm making an inference. So I start off with the fact that I think generally most women would be fearful if there was a cisgender man in their space, and because you can't distinguish some trans men, some trans women. Oh, sorry, maybe you missed the second premise. So maybe you're a little bit autistic and you're not actually able to track because you have no social cues, right? So just let me finish the point I'm making. Okay, so I'll just give my quick thoughts. The first debate was against someone named Ron. He said that in order to be murdered, or in order to be like a murder victim, you have to be a person. I asked for an analysis of person. He said that what's required to be a person is that you're not contingent on someone's resources, like you're independent. So I said if hypothetically right now, unbeknownst to you, you were actually contingent on someone's resources, maybe like reality is like kind of a simulation, would you no longer be a person? The obvious answer is you'd still be a person. So just clear reductio, he didn't have a response, so he dropped me. Then I went up against Oslo, the talking red monster. It was basically a guy controlling like an Elmo puppet. It was kind of funny, actually. I mean, he didn't actually have an answer at the end. He just said to ask a trans man. Obviously a very lazy response. But I thought it was a brilliant reductio, right? So what he's saying is that until no man benefits from patriarchal norms, all men somehow benefit from it. So I just said if hypothetically one guy was benefiting from it, from like exploiting every single trans man in the world, and let's say he's like brutally exploiting him, he's like profiting off of like their murder and their rape, under his position, those trans men would somehow still be benefiting from the patriarchy because one man is, which is also insane. And then the third conversation, I forgot what the person's name was, but they were like a trans woman, I think. And I think the criticism was just how they weren't able to account for certain harms that would be caused. If like any trans woman went to the women's washroom, like it'd probably cause a lot of harm if they look identical to a cis man. And I don't know, I didn't think they had a very good response to that. I think they ended up dropping me. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the 3 debates.